Connecticut's #1 local news. This is Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Wendell Lepers. Here are some of the top stories we are following this Thursday morning. The state gas tax holiday is set to go into effect tomorrow. We're also learning about another step being taken at the federal level to lower prices at the pump. President Biden is expected to tap into a strategic reserve of gas. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Audrey Russo explains.
Call it a repeat of a move made back in November when President Biden let out around 60 million barrels of reserved gas. Now, 1 million barrels could be released a day, though the time frame for how many days it would happen isn't clear. The increased supply would meet Connecticut's statewide efforts to ease prices, with the 25-cent excise tax on gas poised to pause on Friday. While most drivers are happy about the potential savings, smaller gas stations are pushing back. They've paid high prices for the gas they have now and will still have after this Friday when costs go down.
I don't want to have a fight with the same people we pay our tax dollars to already, but they're not leaving us any choice here.
If you're looking for the cheapest gas, just head to the Channel 3 app and check out the Pump Patrol. You'll find the list of the 10 lowest prices across the state, and it updates in real time. A music instructor is facing charges of having an inappropriate relationship with a minor. Police say 36-year-old Adam Romo is the ex-director of the Mariachi Academy of New England. He's now facing multiple charges, accused of having a sexual relationship with a 15-year-old student. Officers tell us the victim was one of Romo's students and that the investigation that started back in January when they received a complaint for sexual assault of a minor. Officers also tell us they found these incidents have been going on for 4 to 5 years. They say along with the 15-year-old victim, others have since come forward. Residents and town leaders in Hampton are mulling over how to address the spike in crime there. They met again over the issue last night at a public safety meeting. In particular, residents wanted to know what was being done to keep people safe in town shopping areas. This comes after a woman recently was attacked and sent to the hospital with 2 pelvic fractures in a car theft at the Hampton Plaza.
You know, it's inexcusable. We have one of the highest taxes in the state. I'm embarrassed now. I go to work in Orange and people go, be careful in Hamden.
We have our normal patrols that are out there. We have 2 area cars. We have extra duty that's been hired by certain businesses.
The Hampton Plaza owner says they have received and spent more than $250,000 adding lights and cameras to the lots.
All right, good morning, everybody. Let's take a look at the severe threat. It looms over our heads for this evening and tonight. Unfortunately, some of these storms could be a little bit strong that are going to be making their way into Connecticut. They've had a rough night of it down to the south of the United States, Alabama, Georgia, just not a great scenario. The panhandle of Florida getting whacked. All of that energy makes its way in towards us. So the severe threat, we're in the marginal risk category. It's not the slight risk category, which is some good news, but it's very close, that slight risk category. So we're going to keep our eyes to the skies. Severe weather, the potential is low, but it's not non-existent, okay? Heavy rain, damaging winds, and lightning expected. All right, here's our early warning futurecast in terms of how much rain we can expect, anywhere from a ½ inch to an inch, maybe even locally more. And that's the good news is we do need the rain, and we're going to get some with these showers and thunderstorms rolling through. The bad news is there'll be thunderstorms with lightning and thunder, and you never want to be outside when lightning and thunder moves into the area. Our pinpoint Doppler is dry, but we do have drizzle out there for you and fog. Waterbury, you're down to 1/10 of a mile. Chester down to goose eggs this morning. It's not great out there this morning, and the pavement is wet. 2.5 miles in Meriden, 1 in New Haven, 1 3/4 of a mile in Bridgeport, 2 in Danbury, 1 3/4 in Groton. So there's that fog that we're talking about in New Haven. That's real tough. And you can see the pavement is wet. We've got drizzle out there. Not a great start, but at least the temperatures are cooperating. They're above the freezing mark, so we don't have any ice. There's the Stop and Shop Plaza in Torrington. Good morning to you. And we're taking a look at a very wet lens in stores and more of the same in Old Saybrook. So the numbers 35 in Winstead. That's one of the cooler numbers I can find. 36 in Willington, 40 in Berlin, 43 in West Haven. That's some good news. Not a lot of wind chill out there. Here are the temperatures again across the state. 39, 40s. Everybody's generally in the 40s with the exception of Torrington and Windsor Locks in the upper 30s. And the winds are calm, so no wind chill out there this morning. It's the same as the temperature. All right, as we move through the day, day today. We're going to get close to 60, if not 61, 62, possibly even 63 degrees in parts of the state. I know it's going to be mostly cloudy, but that southwesterly flow is going to pump the temperatures up. More of the same for the shoreline. Satellite and radar confirms it doesn't really do a great job picking up on the drizzle. So you just got to be careful out there. An early warning that the roads are damp this morning. And as we widen out the shot, there's the trouble. Look at that tornado watch box in effect for a good portion of Georgia, southern Georgia. That is not good for those folks. So severe weather appears to be a problem for those folks. And again, by the time it rolls on into Connecticut, it'll lessen in intensity, but we still can't rule out the possibility of some strong thunderstorms. And that is according to early warning futurecast, tomorrow's weather today. Most of today is just benign. And then tonight, here comes the trouble. 7, 8 o'clock. This is midnight tonight. And then by 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, it starts to wind down. But once again, marginal risk category in northwest and southwest Connecticut for receiving some of these strong storms. Temperatures today top out in the upper 50s and low 60s. It'll be breezy with rain and storms this evening through tonight. The sun was up at 6:35, sets at 7:15. Good luck trying to find it. Storms expected tonight with mild temperatures near 50. And then your 7-day forecast includes 59 tomorrow, partial clearing. There is an opportunity for a spot shower tomorrow afternoon, but not a big deal. Saturday looks great, 54 degrees, very seasonable with breezy conditions. And then Sunday, we're talking about some showers developing in the afternoon and evening, so it's not a perfect day, but at least it's not going to be a washout. Monday and Tuesday, back to the nicer weather, 60 degrees on Tuesday, and Wednesday a chance for showers with a high of 61. All right, that's a check of your early warning forecast. Wendell, we'll send it back to you.
Scott, thank you. And we thank you so much for tuning into Eyewitness News. Remember, you can get news and weather updates anytime on the Channel 3 app. Stay weather aware and have a great day. So take a live look outside.